Hi, my name's Simon Neefsey. I'm a professional Scrum trainer with Scrum.org and the scrummaster.co.uk. I've been involved in IT and software development for over 20 years now. I started my career as a junior programmer working for big consultancies on large government projects. I then moved through the ranks as a developer, ultimately becoming a development lead or development manager, and then moved into project management roles, helping run some big projects for media and telecommunications clients. And like anyone that's been involved in software and IT for any length of time, in the early part of my career I experienced what it was like to work on projects that were deemed to be a failure. Now there can be many factors that lead to a project being viewed as a failure. It could be an inability to hit a date or a deadline imposed by a client or customer. It could be that the project runs over budget. Or it could be that the product that ends up being delivered lacks required features or functionality. And often along the way this would lead to burnt out, demotivated, unhappy people being involved in developing that product. And I came to feel that there must be a better way. There must be something inherent to the approach that we were taking that was leading us to have a relatively high failure rate as an industry. There must be another way to approach this that would give us a better chance of succeeding. And then one day I discovered the answer, and the answer was the Scrum framework, an agile approach to developing products and software, created by Ken Schwaber and Jeff Sutherland in the 1990s. Scrum puts 5 important values front and centre: focus, openness, courage, commitment and respect. Scrum puts the people back into the centre of the work that we do, and seeks to empower them and encourage them to work effectively together and to get the best possible outcomes on the projects that we undertake. And after I discovered and started using Scrum, the improvements to the projects that I worked on were immediate and dramatic. Better products, delivered at lower cost with higher quality, and the work being done by happy, motivated people who were empowered to do the best they could and deliver the best possible outcomes that they could. And once I discovered this, there was no going back. And I went on to build some market-leading products that you may still use today, including dailymail.com, which went on to become the largest newspaper website in the world. And following the launch of the iPad, I led the team at the Times newspaper in London that built the iPad app for the Times. And for a long time, this was the highest grossing app in the UK iTunes store. So in 2012, I partnered with Ken Schwaber at Scrum.org and became a professional Scrum trainer. And in the years that have followed, I've travelled all over the world and I've taught thousands of people, hundreds of organisations about Scrum, how to use it, how to be effective, and how to realise the same benefits that I did. I love helping people learn about Scrum. And people tell me that they love my courses, and over 100 of them have been kind enough to recommend me on LinkedIn. So my courses are engaging, practical, full of exercises and activities and discussions large and small. I believe that people learn the best by doing, so I seek to make my classes as close to what you'll experience when you use Scrum in the real world. My hope is that you'll leave the course with lots of practical experience that you can put into play immediately upon your return to work and avoid some of the common pitfalls that people encounter when they first start using Scrum. So my mission is to help people, and I hope you moving forward, to learn about and use Scrum, to gain the advantages that I did, to build market-leading, amazing products, and to enjoy the process of doing it. So if you want to find out more, join me at an upcoming course. There's a link to the full upcoming list after this video. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.